All right, Reformer. So, from our general Enneagram reading, I have the, this is the Moon Crystal Tarot. This is going to be a dimensional tarot reading. So if you're unfamiliar with this form of tarot, please check out the description box below. I have like explainer videos and blog posts, all kinds of fun stuff to explain what this system is and how it works. From the previous reading, we have the general Enneagram. It has provided us with some overall energies and a signifier card. I will also be going right now into your spirit totem, your chakra energy, your overall moon energy, and then we'll dive into your dimensional tarot spread. If you look in the description box also below, I have links to all the different card decks that I use. And I'm going to go ahead and just dive right into your reading. This is for the full moon in Sagittarius during the flower moon cycle. And for your signifying card, we do have the Sister of Pentacles, and she is the the Page of Pentacles. So something you're like a student of knowledge, student of learning, slow moving, methodical, grounded. With the Hermit, you're kind of going within here. In the general reading, there was an emotional discontentment issue present, but it can kind of change as we dive more into you as the Reformer. We have the Six of Pentacles here. Balance is needing to be brought. Perhaps this is why you're moving forward slowly so that there's no intemperance here. And we do have the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and that does suggest an emotional intemperance. So maybe you're slowing down, trying to move in a more realistic way, more balanced to like your energy levels. Perhaps you were moving forward so quickly you couldn't keep up, and it caused some discontentment. But I'm going to go ahead and take a look at your spirit totem. Your spirit totem is Owl Magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Your chakra energy during this time is third eye chakra, guidance, and this is the connection to the divine itself, support, love, signs, and directions. With the owl being kind of guiding you, this is an intuitive journey. I think of the owl with the hermit here. So there is an insight that you're hoping to understand here. We have full moon, we have power as well. For you, Reformer, you are type of the triad here that has to do with instinctual energy, so there is a lot of power to you. It could have been previously misdirected. I don't think this was intentional, but it appears that you're seeking to maybe use this powerful sense of self that you can carry in a more ethical way, with there being, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into your tarot message, because with the Reformer, when you're kind of like seeking to quiet the noise of discontent that can rise within your soul, you can turn to punitory techniques. You could also have secret little vices, closet alcoholism, for example, or something like that. Maybe shopping sprees that you don't tell anyone about. And maybe you're just trying to like bring bags of crap into the house and try and make it so that no one notices. Something like that. There's just an emotional imbalance present. Maybe this is what you're seeking to heal within yourself. Oh, yeah. Peacemaker, you got the peacemaker within you has the Nine of Swords representing mental anguish. You are represented by the Page of Cups, however. So it seems like maybe you're trying to start this emotional journey anew, because you have the Queen of Cups, but she's in the reverse, so she must go back to emotion school for a second. You know, she's taking a break right now. But we have the Four of Wands. This is the helper within you. This is security. This is a happy home. We have the Achiever within you. That's a Three of Swords. That's a broken heart. It could be that you need to take time in home to understand this, because you're also at your individualist. this could have represented like your sense of identity could have been a little bit tied up into whatever it was that broke your heart at the achiever and is giving you mental anguish. And because it's kind of tied up in your identity, maybe you're just like feeling bad about yourself. You're searching here. There was a sign here. I swear, I think it was Pisces. But there was a sign that had the 8 of Cups in the investigator slot. And I think it was Pisces. So if you're a Pisces reformer, you might want to check that out. At your loyalist, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Something has tested your faith. Possibly in a relationship, possibly to a situation, and you are tied up in your mental space, maybe even unable to speak about it. Maybe that's the emotional discontent here. The enthusiast, you want to speak about this, but in a way, I mean, for some of you, this could have been the disillusionment of a relationship. For some of you, you could be feeling lost and alone, and yet you're being called to step into your power because no one else will take care of this situation but you. No one else can bring balance but you. And especially for some of you who have dealt with some loss here, finding your temperance and balance again, and finding the security in your home. That's finding, home in your own heart, home no matter where you are, and that contentment and peace that it brings here. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Nine of Swords. For the Peacemaker, we have the 5 of Wands representing conflict. We have the Tower representing unexpected changes, unexpected things. It can represent disaster, yes, but it could just represent the unexpected. And then we have the Lovers. And so this could have been a sudden conflict within a relationship. This could have also been the Tower, I'm just going to say this, the Tower can also represent a spiritual awakening, a sudden spiritual awakening. It could also, for some of you, you were in mental anguish, and in this mental anguish, you found, like, enlightenment. You found, a conclusion here that brought you contentment. Because we have we have your broken heart at the achiever, but it's clarified with the glory. It's clarified by the 6 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles here. Maybe you're seeking to move forward in a more grounded, realistic way. Maybe you weren't, you could have been giving too much. Also with the Reformer, you can just take things on because you feel like no one else can handle it but you. And, it's like you're not giving people their own due to their own power that they can bring. Maybe because you just don't trust them to have it together. And it's not even a conscious thing. It's a subconscious thing that occurs with the Reformer. But I think that you're experiencing something here where you're being forced to reconcile and deal with a caged feeling that you've been carrying. Something that's caused you grief and a little bit of some loss. You're really unsure, but it's also grounded you in a way. Maybe the situation forced you to take a look at where you feel most at home at, where's your groundedness at, where is your balance at, and maybe pruning away what no longer serves you, especially if some of you are feeling called to answer this higher calling here. And you can see through deception to rise up into power. I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Nine of Wands. So we have the 9. Wow, okay, interesting. And then we have the 5 of Swords. That's crazy! Look at this! Okay, so we have a lot of 9 and 5. So there's the defensiveness here because of this conflict. It's almost like it's reinvigorating your passion to go after it. It's like it's like an inspiration here. You're loyalist. It's like you could be defending something. You're fearful of losing it again, but maybe it's renewed you because now you know what's important to you. Possibly you could have been distracted by something else. And then something occurred that kind of like shook it, and you're in this conflict and you know what's important to you now. Perhaps some of you with aspects of a spiritual awakening, you could have, maybe you're fearful of losing those around you with this change, but you're coming to realize like it's worth it if you're answering your own kind of like higher calling and your own sense of self. That has been our message for the general reading. I'm going to go ahead and dive into your extended. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at our unconscious energies, and then we'll dive into the extended. I will be using the Lenormand and the mini tarot to do like our process spread, and I'll also be using the Goddess Oracle to take a look at your chakra energy. I'll also be using the Last of the Crow Tarot to expand on the last of the points that you see here. For an unconscious moon energy during this time, you do have discernment, seeing through illusion. And you are definitely being called to your crown chakra energy here with intelligence, knowledge, education, perception, flexibility. As you're trying to like tap into this divine consciousness after you've grounded yourself. Perhaps this could have taken place unexpectedly. There's also some of you were definitely dealing with something that has occurred. It's been unexpected. It could have impacted the security of your home so severely that you are disillusioned and on your own again. Possibly disillusionment of an entire relationship. But you're feeling like you're emotionally searching for something. And you have to bring it to balance. We have the final unconscious energy of Dragon Supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny and rise with dignity. Thank you for joining me. I can't wait to see you in the next message. And if you're able to join me in the extended, then I can't wait to see you there. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next moon message.